But the Chinese managed to pinch that fifth frame to get his account underway. A long way back, though, for the 19-year-old. Ryan Day just requiring that single frame for a meeting with Mark Allen, the reigning and 2 times World Open champion. But Lu Ning will feel a good deal better having chalked up a first frame here. Should have won the third, was well in front. Wonderful clearance from Ryan Day to pinch that one. And for the better part of this match, Day has played at a very high level. He's scored heavily, he's had a real rhythm around the table, showing the sort of form that got him up to number 6 in the world rankings a few years ago. He's slipped since then down to 27. But he's still only 33 years of age. There's plenty of time for him to climb back up the rankings. Lu, on the other hand, just starting out in his career. And whatever happens for the remainder of this match, he's getting some valuable experience in front of a big crowd on the TV cameras. Picture of concentration. And a very fine red.
1.
Excellent cueing there. Well, gasps from this packed crowd. It wasn't a gimme. They never are into these demanding centre pockets, but it could prove to be a very costly mistake. Well, Day wanted to be the other side of the blue, ideally. Ning wondering how costly that Miss Brown will prove to be.
Seven. Thirteen. 14. Nineteen. 20. Seven. 28. Yeah. Thirty-five.
Whoa, I just thought he'd missed that for a minute. Slid off the near knuckle. Now, can he get a good cannon into these reds? Well, he's playing on the loose one. He's decided to try and pick these off. He can go down for the blue here and then try and open up those 6 reds. I'm sure he was annoyed with himself that he didn't clinch the match in the last frame. He's running through for the black, same thing. He's going to try and split them off the black, but that was so close in the last frame when that cue ball went to that top pocket. Now, frame and match could be all about this net shot. If he gets a good cannon and gets them open, it could be all over. Missed them. And it was a big target.
Got too much swerve on the cue ball there. Looking to spread the reds. Cue ball bananaing past the pack, so once again, Ning survives for at least a little while longer.
Yeah, he's still got this red on the left-hand side, Phil, hasn't he? It's not easy. I just wonder whether he might take it on. He's come this far.
No one's leaving early, that's for sure. Well, this will be a terrific pot, but it could be a match winner.
And he's caught the others as well.
Right day.
Or has he been lucky there?
Well, I don't think he's left the one near the black, but there's definitely one to the right middle.
Black tied up, however.
That's a bonus. Pink down the table.
One. Six.
It's close.
Foul. No Ning 6. Right day 4.
Great shot there.
Foul.
Well, again, the cue ball finds one of the corner pockets down there in bulk. Well, that was close. Might have covered it. Well, again, very close. He was trying to play one off of the other. And again, I think he's got the cover. This time it doesn't find.
I think there's a magnet in that pocket, Mike.
Yeah. It wasn't on this time.
44 points to the good then, Ryan Day. Rueful smile from the Welshman. Very close to sealing this match.
Well, the only problem with that shot, he was leaving the red on to the middle. But the question is, being 44 points behind, will Ning take it on? If he does and misses, it could be his last shot. He could play it in such a way to go down for the pink, but even then he'd be leaving the red near the blue. Well, here we go. He always thought about it. Now he's playing the safety. Can't blame him.
Foul.
Well, are we playing snooker here? Are we playing billiards? Because this cue ball has found these pockets on numerous occasions. And there was another one. Good enough, though.
Heavenward glance from Ning.
Well, I think it was a camera that I'd just taken photos just as Ryan was about to play a shot. That's why he's backed away from it.
That's been a recurring theme, hasn't it? In recent events staged in China. Very important to know when to click and when not to. And that's a fine red. So Ryan Day, not distracted from the task in hand. Eager to get it over with.
Yeah, a bit unlucky to finish there as well with the cue ball, but he's got a good angle on the brown here. I don't know whether he might be going into these reds near the black. He's already got a 49-point lead, so if he can land on something here, he's bound to be on the one in the middle. Hang on. Do you know, I thought he'd overcut that.
-1.
That's a little bit careless.
Signs of a little edginess inside of the winning line. Perhaps that's indicative of the lack of good results that Ryan Day has had in recent times.
Yeah, a little fortunate to land there though, Phil, with the cue ball. This red to the middle is a tough shot. I mean, Ryan was unlucky finishing on the side cushion. If he's a couple of inches off the cushion, there's no way he would have missed the brown. Well, again, Ning refusing the pot here for the safety.
49 days lead with 67 still on.
Only just missed the red there on the way back. That could have been a disaster if he'd left the cue ball at this end of the table. I don't know whether there's a little shot to nothing on here to the left corner for Ning. He might be able to avoid the other red. Well, that's opened them up. And unfortunately for Ning, he's pushed the red safe on the side cushion, which doesn't help his cause. It's a good safety. Well, that's far too thick there.
Definitely a few signs of nerves here from Ryan Day. Having played so well to this point, he's struggling a little to get over the line.
Well, that was a massive shot. He nearly fluked the red, and that could be the end of this match.
Certainly should be.
1.
Well, for the most part, it's been an impressive display from Ryan Day. He's scored heavily. A couple of fine clearances when he needed them. And if he can replicate the form he's shown for the better part of this match, he'll be quite a challenge for Mark Allen in the first round proper.
7. 14.
No question
15.
about the outcome now then. Day detained a little longer than seemed likely when he led 4-0. Had chances for 5-0. Slightly scrappy ending to this frame
22.
before he was able to apply the killing thrust. All part of the learning experience for Ning. The wild card, second best by a distance on this occasion. No position on the final red, but that's academic. And this will be the final shot of the match, surely. Unless, of course, he can pot it. Well, it was a good try. But there's the handshake and the crowd on their feet to applaud. A fine performance from Ryan Day against the home favourite Ning. He's come through by 5 frames to 1 and has set up that first round proper meeting with Mark Allen.